Smartphones. 5 simple tricks to connect better with grandchildren and friends. Your smartphone sits in your pocket or purse, waiting to bridge the distance between you and the people you love most. But maybe it feels complicated, intimidating, or just plain frustrating. What if I told you that 5 simple tricks can transform your phone into your favorite way to connect? These aren't complicated technical steps. They're gentle, friendly approaches that make staying close to grandchildren and friends easier, more fun, and completely stress-free. Let's discover together how your smartphone can become your gateway to deeper, more joyful connections. Understanding smartphones and their power. Your smartphone is essentially a portable communication center that fits in your hand. Think of it as having a post office, telephone booth, photo album, and meeting room all combined in one device. This perspective helps remove the mystery and makes it feel more approachable and useful. The real power of smartphones lies in their ability to make distance disappear. Your grandchild living across the country can feel as close as if they were sitting in your living room. Friends who moved away can share their daily moments with you instantly. This connection happens through simple apps that work like friendly assistants. Text messages are like modern-day letters that arrive instantly. Instead of waiting days for mail, you can send a quick thinking of you message and receive a response within minutes. These brief exchanges throughout the day create a continuous thread of connection that keeps relationships strong and active. Video calls transform phone conversations into face-to-face visits. Seeing someone smile, watching a grandchild's excitement, or sharing a meal virtually creates emotional bonds that voice-only calls simply can't match. The technology feels magical, but using it is surprisingly simple once you know the basics. Photo sharing lets you be part of moments you might otherwise miss. Your daughter can instantly share pictures of your grandson's first steps. Your friend can show you her garden in bloom, or you can share a beautiful sunset with everyone who matters to you. These visual connections create shared experiences across any distance. Voice messages combine the personal touch of hearing someone's voice with the convenience of text messaging. You can record a 30-second message instead of typing, which feels more personal and is often easier than finding the right words to type. The recipient can listen when convenient, making communication flexible and natural. Group chats bring multiple family members or friends into one conversation. Instead of making separate calls or sending individual messages, everyone can participate in ongoing discussions about family news, shared interests, or planning gatherings. It's like having a continuous family reunion conversation. Let me share Helen's story. At 68, she felt disconnected from her 3 grandchildren who lived in different states. Learning to use her smartphone's video calling feature changed everything. Now she reads bedtime stories to her youngest grandson via video call, helps her teenage granddaughter with homework over messaging, and stays updated on her college-age grandson's life through photo sharing. The emotional benefits of smartphone communication often surprise people. Many grandparents discover that their relationships with grandchildren actually grow stronger when they can connect through technology the children use naturally. It shows grandchildren that you're willing to meet them in their world, which they deeply appreciate. Understanding your smartphone as a relationship tool rather than a technical challenge shifts your entire approach. Instead of focusing on learning complicated features, you focus on the simple functions that bring you closer to the people you love. This mindset makes everything feel more manageable and purposeful. 5 simple tricks to connect better today. The first trick is mastering the basic text message. Start with your phone's messaging app, which usually looks like a speech bubble. Type simple, short messages like "Good morning" or "Thinking of you today." Don't worry about perfect spelling or punctuation. Your warmth and intention matter more than technical perfection. Practice sending one text message daily to a family member or friend. Begin with people who already text you regularly, so you know they'll respond positively. As you become comfortable, you can reach out to others. Remember, most people love receiving thoughtful messages, especially from someone they care about. The second trick is using voice messages instead of typing long texts. Look for the microphone icon in your messaging app. Hold it down while you speak naturally, then release to send. Voice messages let recipients hear your tone and emotion, making your communication feel more personal and connected. Voice messages work wonderfully for sharing daily updates, expressing congratulations, or simply saying hello when typing feels cumbersome. Your grandchildren especially love hearing your voice unexpectedly during their busy days. It's like getting a warm hug through their phone. A third trick is taking and sharing photos that tell stories. Use your phone's camera to capture moments that matter. Your morning coffee, a beautiful flower, your pet doing something cute. Share these glimpses of your daily life to help family and friends feel connected to your world. When sharing photos, add a brief message explaining what made the moment special. Instead of just sending a picture of your garden, write, "My roses finally bloomed," remembering how Mom loved these same flowers. These personal touches transform simple photos into meaningful connections. The fourth trick is scheduling regular video calls using apps like FaceTime or WhatsApp. Pick a consistent time each week. Sunday afternoon coffee with your sister, Wednesday evening check-ins with grandchildren, or Saturday morning catch-ups with old friends. Regular scheduling makes these calls anticipated events rather than technological hurdles. During video calls, don't worry about perfect lighting or camera angles. Focus on the conversation and connection. Share what you're doing, ask about their lives, and let them show you things in their environment. These visual conversations create shared experiences that strengthen relationships naturally. The fifth trick is creating simple group chats with family members or friend circles. Start small, with just 2 or 3 people who already communicate regularly. Use these groups to share family news, coordinate gatherings, or simply stay connected throughout the week with casual updates and encouragement. Let me tell you about Robert, a 72-year-old grandfather who felt left out of his family's daily conversations. He learned these 5 tricks one at a time over 2 months. Now he sends good morning texts to his children, shares voice messages with his grandchildren, posts weekly photos in the family group chat, has Sunday video calls with each of his kids, and feels more connected to his family than he has in years. Daily practice and benefits. Building smartphone communication habits requires starting with just one trick and practicing it consistently for a week. Choose the method that feels most comfortable. Perhaps text messages, if you enjoy writing, or voice messages, if you prefer speaking. Mastery comes through regular practice, not trying to learn everything at once. Create a simple daily routine around smartphone communication. Many people find success with morning texts to family members, afternoon photo sharing of interesting moments, or evening voice messages to friends. Having a consistent time helps make these practices feel natural rather than overwhelming. Keep your first messages short and positive. Hope you have a wonderful day, or saw this flower and thought of you work perfectly. Don't worry about being eloquent or entertaining. Your genuine care and attention are what people treasure most. Simple, heartfelt messages often mean more than elaborate communications. Track your communication successes in a small notebook or phone app. Note which family members respond enthusiastically, which types of messages generate the best conversations, and how these interactions make you feel. This awareness helps you build on what works, while gradually expanding your comfort zone. Some ways people also really benefit a lot. Within 2 weeks, you'll feel more included in family discussions and decisions. Within 3 months, your relationships will feel noticeably stronger and more connected. Video calls become easier with regular practice. Start with 5-minute calls and gradually extend them as you become more comfortable. Many grandparents discover that weekly video calls with grandchildren become cherished traditions that both generations anticipate eagerly. Group chats create ongoing family connections that feel natural and unforced. Family members share spontaneous photos, ask for advice, coordinate plans, and celebrate good news together. These continuous conversations help everyone feel more involved in each other's daily lives. Technology frustrations decrease significantly with consistent practice. What initially feels complicated becomes second nature within weeks. Most people discover that their smartphones become trusted tools for maintaining relationships, rather than sources of stress or confusion. Let me share Dorothy's transformation. At 65, she avoided her smartphone except for emergencies, feeling disconnected from her busy adult children and distant grandchildren. She committed to sending one daily text message to different family members. 6 months later, she's the family's communication hub, organizing gatherings through group chats, sharing photos regularly, and maintaining weekly video calls with grandchildren in 3 different cities. Remember that younger family members genuinely appreciate your efforts to connect through technology. Your willingness to learn their communication methods shows love and interest in their world. This effort often strengthens intergenerational bonds in unexpected and beautiful ways that benefit everyone involved. Thank you for discovering how simple smartphone tricks can transform your connections with family and friends. These 5 approaches, text messages, voice messages, photo sharing, video calls, and group chats, have the power to bring you closer to everyone you love. If this video helped you feel more confident with your smartphone, please give it a thumbs up. Your support helps other people discover these connection-building techniques too. Share in the comments which trick you're most excited to try. I read every comment and love celebrating your communication successes with you. Subscribe for more gentle guidance on using technology to enrich your relationships. Remember, your smartphone is a bridge to the people who matter most. Start connecting today. Your family and friends are waiting to hear from you.